stock for you today. So cool stuff. Welcome to Digital Conversation with Sleek, and we actually not going to spend a lot of time with you wherever you are joining us from today, and we are really excited to see you. I must say once again, so make sure you stick to the end of this conversation because it's going to be a very prolific conversation. So, moving on, firstly, I'm going to do the intro section, and I'm going to bring up my guests soon. And before that, let's start from the first thing. So you could see you've been feeling the vibe in the house, and you could see a big shout out to Bloody Samaritan and Higher Star for that vibing tune earlier on. So super excited to see you guys today. So if you have any questions, make sure you drop it in the comment section. And you could see it's actually sunny in some place. It's actually morning in Dallas and in New York as well. Why is this actually in another day in Asia? But in Nigeria today, it's a sunny day for us here in the city of Abuja, Nigeria. And I'm super glad to see that I'm going to take up amazing section and amazing questions for you. Drop it in. But tell me what you're watching for, what you're streaming for, and show your excitement. I'll be there to respond to you. Thank you for joining. I see David, I see Ibukun, Ajao, amazing, awesome people. Keep streaming, keep dropping comments. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Drop your favorite emoji in the comment box. And thank you for joining once again. So, amazing stuff. So, I remember your favorite host. My name is Slick. And the only things that differentiate me from me and Ebuka today is because I'm not wearing a dope back clothes like Ebuka Ushe does. So forget I'm your favorite host for today, and I'm going to anchor this conversation. So a software engineer and a community manager for the past 6 years, and I've had a couple of experience doing amazing stuff. I classify myself recently as digital creator, why I'm the creator of Tech and Vibes with Sleek YouTube channel. So if you haven't joined us, if you have not been seeing amazing videos, make sure you join us. So on this note, I'm moving on fastly. And once again, I'm seeing amazing people dropping comments. I can see Celestia at the comment box. I can see David. I can see Ajao. Amazing guys. Thank you for joining us. Keep dropping, keep inviting your people to join the program. And it's going to be an amazing, interesting section to you guys today. I'm super excited to have you. So introducing our guest, we're bringing our guest into the house. I hope Folakemi is ready for us. Okay. So I'm actually going to be bringing in Folakemi right now. So she's going to be joining me on stage. So this is Folakemi Oladimeji. She's an HR professional, and she's an amazing person with amazing vibe. She'll be the next feature guest with Aya Star remix. That is the Bloody Samaritan remix. You can feel our vibe already, so you can definitely see that. So it's actually amazing to see her. So I'm going to show some brief stuff about Folakemi right now. So Folakemi is a worthy watchword is your worthy investment. You can connect with her on LinkedIn, on whatever platform you are actually going to search her on Folakemi Oladimeji and official Folakemi on Twitter. So we're actually going to be doing amazing stuff around these, and this is the conversation. Conversation is live here with you. I'm going to be talking about recruitment, interview, and personal development, pro tips. Amazing stuff. So, guys, Folakemi, can you say hi to the camera?
Hi, everybody.
Okay, so we're going to be getting started today, and I hope your vibe is actually supercharged for this amazing section, and we're really pleased to have you. So I'm going to be taking a brief about her later on. So, Folakemi, without much ado, let's get into it. So, can you tell us a typical recruitment process? Over to you, Folakemi.
Hi, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. And Slick, thank you for this opportunity. A big hi to everyone on the call from wherever you are. Okay, so down to the question, tell us about the typical recruitment process. Okay, for a recruitment to even start at all, there has to be a need. A typical recruitment process starts with planning, as it were. Planning, which in the HR space, we mostly call job, more like a job analysis, which entails getting the job specification, getting the job requirements, and everything that has to do with the job, and also the person of the person, the kind of person that would occupy that particular role. After the analysis, then the strategy through which the organization or the individual or the firm, as it were, is going to use to get the right candidate that fits that particular role or the profile that has been put down. And after the sourcing, then they get to screen. That's the point where they get to sort out CVs. Screening is where sort out the CVs. Does this person meet with our requirement? Does this person meet with the company culture and all that? Then after the screening, the interview phase. Then after the interview phase, out of several candidates, out of several profiles chosen, a particular person or persons are selected, and then they are hired. And after hire, then onboarding, typically.
Amazing. Thank you very much for that smart answer. And yeah, I like the way you make it as brief enough. So I'll move quickly to my next question without much ado. So the next question is, how do you leverage LinkedIn for recruitment or for sourcing out talents? Because recently we've seen that talents are all over Africa and all over across the world, and amazing places we're doing. And it's so amazing to see amazing things, and especially in the tech field where amazing talents are now evolving. We have raw talent in Africa. So people have not really maximized the opportunity of LinkedIn recently, whereby we have some amazing platforms that do hiring and all that. But we have amazing people that have leveraged LinkedIn by when they better than what they do or their profile or whatever do. So can you tell us what exactly recruiters used to see on people's profile or LinkedIn pages of what they do, and what you, as a sample of a recruiter, how you source for talents, basically?
Okay, so like I do tell many people, LinkedIn for me is a work tool. And one of the things that I try as much as possible to do with my social media page is to help job applicants, job seekers, people that are looking out for new opportunities, to know how to position themselves for opportunities. So, first off, let's say I'm a recruiter. I'm a recruiter actually. Yeah, I get the brief from my client that, okay, I'm looking for XYZ candidates, XYZ title of candidate. So the first thing I do is to go on the LinkedIn search box. I'm sure we must have seen them. Then I input the job title that I'm looking out for. Then the first thing that comes out after the chat search box, search around and browse through, it brings the name or the profile of people that have that particular job title on their profile. And that space has to do with the LinkedIn bio. Yeah, that's why people are always talking about LinkedIn optimization, LinkedIn da 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 da. You know, that place where you have your job title bio, it's where people most of the time tell you, okay, put the job title you're currently sitting on in your organization, or the job title, the job opportunity, the kind of jobs you're looking out for. So as a recruiter, I come on LinkedIn, I search with my keyword, the keyword on the job requirements, the keyword. Either I choose the job title or probably the tools. If it's a technical role, the tools that this person is supposed to have as a skill set, or the tools, as it were, the tools that the person should know how to operate, or to know how to use, as it were, and also the technical skills, or probably the soft skills that this person that I'm looking for is supposed to have. So as someone who has a LinkedIn page, it is not enough for you to just open or create a LinkedIn account. You must be strategic in your approach. You must be able to fill up the necessary spaces on your LinkedIn profile, which number one is your bio, number two is your about, number three is your job experience, number four is your education, and after that, the skills that you have that are related to the kind of roles you are open for, or the opportunities you're open for, which number one starts from the one you are currently sitting on in your organization as a as an employee.
Okay, thank you very
Kemi, for that amazing quick
Yes.
response and how people can actually leverage on LinkedIn for them to be accessible by recruiters and as a talent. So say we have to make yourself visible and some amazing tips you gave us. So moving on straight up, we're going to go to interview questions about interviews. So if you been here, you have not missed them much, and if you're just joining us, welcome back. Please like this video as you're watching it, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. We have a lot of amazing stuff in stock for you. Our amazing guest speaker, she's quite super inspired, and she's going to give us all the amazing vibe here today. So it's exciting to see her. And don't forget, our guest speaker is going to sing the remix of Bloody Samaritan with Aya Star. Don't be shocked. So she's going to give you all the amazing vibes and amazing questions coming up. But so it's actually that's the crack stuff. Not say myself. I can picture Aya Star. So guys, straight up to the next question. So we are going to be talking about best practices in scaling an interview. So in just a brief before we dive into much about scaling an interview questions or whatever things you actually want to do that. So what typically should an interviewer expect in an interview? Folakemi, over to you.
Okay, so when you say interviewer, do you mean a recruiter or someone who is hiring?
Oh, sorry, an interviewee. So this question goes to someone that's been interviewed. Sorry, that's an interviewee. Okay.
Okay. So this what I'm about to say is not a one size fits all. And what I would like to tell everybody on this call is that usually we have a lot of events like this put up together, tell you, okay, this is how it should be done, this is how it should not be done, and all that. I want us to know that what I'm saying to us today is not a one size fits all. They can be tweaked to fit the situation you find yourself. So as someone who has received an interview invite to come for an interview and in an organization, the first thing you are supposed to do, if it's not a technical interview means you are going for an assessment to probably test your skill. Either probably you're a graphics person, they're calling you on to come into the company to come and test your graphical skills, to show us if you can use Figma, those tools, or someone, let's say you are a full stack person, or probably you have something to do with software and all that. They invite you over to come and do something to show your technical skills. And if it's not a technical skills, and even if it's not, the first thing you should do is to do a research of the company if you don't know so much about them already. Well, I want to assume that before you even go for an interview, or before you even receive an interview invite, you must have applied to this particular company, either one way or the other. Yeah, so you get to research on what and who are these people, what's this company about. And after doing that, you get to also read more about the role you are going to be interviewed for. Get to know the necessary things. And one other thing again, you could also reach out to one or two persons in that organization that can give you a tips or give you one or two insights to how things are probably done in that space. And this is where your communication skills and your interaction skills, as it were, has to come to play, because you cannot just barge into someone in the DM and just say, oh, I need this. You must be able to, like some will say, pour some kind of water on the ground and make sure you have a soft landing when you're sliding into somebody's DM so you don't slip. Yeah. Okay, so you've researched about the company, you've read about the role, and don't miss out on reading about the role through the job requirements. Yeah, I know that there are some bad practices whereby some companies or some persons will just invite you for an interview, won't give you a JD, won't give you a job requirement. But as long as you know the job title, it's something you can always go online to check this particular role, what is required of the person that will fit into this place. You can use you can check on Workable, you can check on Google. There are a lot of job description online that can help you out. Then after that, make sure if it's a virtual interview, make sure that a day before the interview or some hours before the interview, you test your gadgets, your internet, the environment you're going to use, the lighting, everything. Make sure that is tested, just so you are not you're not caught unawares. And also, if it's a physical interview, and also a virtual, make sure that your clothes, you're dressed for the occasion. Know that if you're going for an interview in a bank, you know you're supposed to wear a particular outfit. No matter what the organization, make sure you are dressed for the occasion. Make sure you are not caught off guard like me some years back. Make sure you are not caught off guard. Make sure that your hair is well done as a female. Your ties, your everything is. If you're wearing a t-shirt, make sure that your t-shirt is well is in place and all that. And also, you can check on Google if it's a physical location. Check on Google Map for the address. Ask people. There are a lot of people that have gone out these days and they end up coming back, not because they didn't do their due diligence. Do your due diligence. Ask people about this organization. Job search is no longer a thing that you keep to yourself. Let one or two persons know about it. May we not fall victims of these scammers. I hope I was able to do justice to that.
Okay, thank you Folakemi for that quick recap. So I won't like to say much for now, and until later on where I have to throw some questions. So these questions are typically going to be in 30 seconds. I don't know how you're going to maximize your time. So I mean minimize your time because we ran out of time already. So what typically should our interview expect? We've done that. So now we're actually going to do how do you negotiate your salary as an interviewer. Most people get confused or maybe just destabilized the moment they ask them what are your salary expectations. So how do you think is the best for such questions to be answered? I'm going to be having some subsequent questions across there. A lot of people get confused about this, how to negotiate salary in an interview. So what is the best practice to go around this?
Okay, pardon me to go back a little bit on what to expect in an interview. Okay, let me give us just a tree framework. You should expect questions as regards the role, as regards also your culture fit, especially those two, as regards the role you're occupying, and also if you'll be fitting into the company's culture. They can ask you things around your human relations and the like. So how do you negotiate salary in an interview? First off, I want us to be aware that these days, in-house HR use consultants, and consultants consult for these companies. It means these consultants, one way or another, have a privy into the salary budget for that particular role. And sometimes, if some of these organizations will tell you they are open, I want us to know that there are industry standards for industry band or standard for a salary for each role, but there are a lot of factors that this is dependent on. For instance, let's say a fintech organization. There are top tier fintech organizations who may be able to accommodate these best practices when it comes to salary, and there are those that are probably startup organizations are either in a startup stage, growth, matured, decline, or revival, as it were. So at this stage of these organizations, their financials may not be able to accommodate so much like the big organizations as it were. So in as much as you are doing your research as regards salary and what is obtainable, I usually advise my candidates that they should stay within they should stay within ranges. You may not want to give a specific amount. Just make sure that you are between the lowest and also the highest. And one of the mistakes people usually do is to give salary based on what they are currently earning. I tell my candidate most times when you are negotiating doing a salary negotiation, negotiate based on the value you are bringing on board, not because you have bills to pay, not because you have you feel you are entitled to that. No, nobody wants to have a liability on board. Negotiate based on the value you are bringing on board, because there was actually a need. That was why they're looking to hire somebody to fill that need. So for you to be able to do that, that means you have to go through the job requirement and see the major key requirement that they are looking out for. Is this somebody they are looking for? Someone that knows how to use let's say Figma, Oh, I use Figma, pardon me. Yeah, I've been doing this for a social number of years. I know what I'm coming on board with. Show them the values you are coming on board with, not because you have beauty. And let me tell you, value attracts value, like my boss told me. I think he's on this call. Mr. Kwe, good afternoon, good evening rather. Yes. Okay, I think I'm done with that.
Okay, thank you for that quick, amazing best practices and advice for negotiating salary. I think I've had this kind of experience before. The moment they asked me what are my salary expectations, one, I went blank out.
I
So
know, right?
because one, I was not prepared enough. So I'm sharing my life experience. This is a masterclass, so you guys should prepare to send me some dollars. So basically, it's two-way things for me, in my experience, from my researches, I could share my experience right now. So, because one thing you have to notice is that if your salary expectation is low, it may be a two thing for the recruiters or for the company's
Click your
benefit.
sound.
One, the recruiters may. Okay, so can you hear me?
Am I
Yes.
enough? Okay, great. So I'm sharing this masterclass. Make sure you listen to these. This experience is really, really very funny and kind of very, very. Yeah. So the recruiters or the companies actually have two things in mind, and one of the things they have in mind is that if your salary is low, according to their expectations, maybe let's assume it for a CTO level, ranges salary for a CTO is within.
I sleep. Uh, the network is lagging. Uh, Sleep, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
So apologies. Sorry, we have a bit of issue. Folakemi, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Fine.
Sorry, they actually did this experience.
What did you say?
So I have did experience with you guys. So it's quite very important. So I was saying, it is really important to. They used to say two things to actually guess feel like if your salary is low, they feel like maybe you don't know what you're doing, or you're not competent enough, or you don't have it enough, or you have not researched on the job more. So those are one of the reasons why they do ask that question. The second reason is because while the recruiters are smart, especially this time where pandemic has affected most businesses, so they want to cut down budget as much as possible. So if your salary expectation was far low, and you didn't tell them this you did tell them the exact amount of expenditure within the range which they're actually going to offer you, this might actually affect your output. So when I was asked, it was really, really logical. So according to my experience at mentors, I was taught that the experience should be like when they ask you your salary expectation, throw it to them. You should expect that the salary expectation be within the standard range of the company. But there are times that they insisted or they insist on actually you saying the salary amount. So if you fall in that category, what you're gonna do is that make sure you research the job. There are amazing platforms on Google that you can research salary range of whatever platform, I mean whatever roles you're applying for, like class or roles of salary in different countries, as some other amazing websites too on Google. So make sure you make a research and know your base salary or whatever before you actually you could have a better range and you will not be cheated and also shows that you know what you're doing. And at the end of the day, you're going to be amazed. Because of time, I'll not be able to talk much about it. So let's go on first. Like, how do you point out that interview? Like in 20 seconds. In 20 seconds, please.
Okay. How do you point out red flags in interview?
Interview,
Like I
yes.
tell my candidates, I always say, like I tell my candidates, interview is a two-way street. You are being interviewed, and you are being interviewed by the interviewer, and you as an interviewee, you are also appraising, as it were, the interviewer. So you're looking at the way this person is probably talking to you, um, looking at looking at the yeah, the way the person, probably the way the person is talking to you, and also like I mentioned earlier, it is always wise to reach out to someone that actually works in that organization to find out how things are probably done. I've had situations like that whereby someone reached out to someone to ask. No, I've reached out to someone on behalf of a friend who was invited by an organization to find out, okay, is this actually real? Is this organization really real? So red flags could be the location. You can't find the location on the map. Could be, oh, they are telling you just come. Where's the, you're asking this recruiter or probably the HR, give me a JD, give me something to work with that will make me prepare. You know, it could be it could be a red flag. Like I told us earlier, these things are not one size fits all. There are days that there was a particular day I wrongly sent something to a candidate, which was an oversight. So before I just noticed a day or few hours before the interview, I just quickly had to put a call through to this person. Oh, this is it, this is this. And most times that's why I like having phone conversations with my candidates, because there's less to what an email may be able to explain, or probably a text message. I put call through, okay, this is it, this is it, this is it. Like last week, last Friday, a candidate who I know, but she didn't know I was working in the organization. Uh, I called her, okay, I'm XYZ calling from social organization. She didn't know I was the one. And I told her, okay, this is XYZ, your profile fits into this and all. And she was like, oh, she's in a busy place, she can't do this, and it doesn't fit into her profile. And I knew that this person had not calmed down to listen to what I had to say to her. So I told her I was going to call you back in few hours. You know, and she just left. Then I quickly sent him a text message to explain that, okay, can you see this JD? Just click a link to this, just click this link to go and read the JD, and you will see that if you still see that it's something that is not within your skills, then I'll just let you go. Then I just sent it to him, and he clicked it and said, oh wow, this is what I'm able to do. This is my area. And I was like, you see, you didn't listen earlier when I was talking to you. Well, not all candidates, not everybody gets that kind of opportunity. You know, it was not like, oh, I'm sorry, I was tense at that point, I was this, I was that. You know, and that was how you could have just missed that opportunity. I hope this is okay.
Yes, thank you for that quick tips. That's how it would have just messed up the opportunity. That would have been disastrous. So, thank you for another quick
Response about that. So you see that basic interview tips whereby check out the job description before you go out there to go for an interview, because we have seen similar cases about people were kidnapped, horrible stuff happening to people. So there are ways for you to see red flags when you're being able to invite them for an interview.
Yeah.
Research
Location.
the company very well, Google it, type some negative things because in Google search, that those are ways to read about it. So you see amazing things online, articles, and if you have someone close to the area, make a phone conversation. Use that. So make sure you save out there before you run. Don't be too desperate. Yes, everybody's situation to be all looking for a job, but don't be too desperate. I've seen the situation whereby someone went for an interview and he never came back recently. It was horrible. So please be sure to be safe out there. So when you see a red flag, quickly note that and go for an interview. Perfect. So, how to grow your confidence in an interview? Quickly, Folakemi, you're taking more time. Please.
Yeah.
Run out of
Okay.
time.
How to grow
So,
confidence in an interview?
your confidence in an interview.
Hello.
Over to you, Fola.
Can you go over that again, please? I missed that.
Okay, so the question is how to grow your confidence in an interview quickly.
Okay, how to grow confidence in an interview. It is based on knowledge sharing. An interview is majorly knowledge sharing as it were. So it is what you know that you'll be bold enough to talk about. So they're asking you about your job knowledge. I've had candidates, most times during an interview, I always allow the candidate to be the one to do the talking. And most times it's always an avenue whereby I also even get to know more about the job when I'm talking to a knowledgeable candidate. You know, I remember when I was first trying to recruit an accountant when I just started. I made sure that I went to our accountant and asked him, okay, what are the necessary questions that I'm supposed to ask someone who is occupying a junior account role? And he gave me the questions, you know. And when I was calling the candidates to interview them, I began to ask questions in that particular area. And they were candidates that were able to answer beautifully. And there were others that were even 3-5 years on the road that we were not able to answer. They were not confident enough. There were some that their issue were communication skills. You know, some were they lack confidence because they don't have a job knowledge. They don't understand the questions that the interviewer is answering. So how do you prepare? You prepare a day before, not while you are in the interview. Prepare a day before, get the necessary questions, possible questions, reach out to a friend, stand before your mirror, get to ask yourself questions and build confidence before that day. It doesn't happen by magic. You prepare.
Okay, thank you.
Amazing question. So quick answer. So I'm actually going to share tips quickly about accepting or about job interview and all that. So before I go back to this question, whereby you find yourself within accepting or rejecting an offer, and how did you get it, and how do you handle it? So I'll quickly share interview pro tips while we go back to the question toward the end of this conversation. So interview pro tips I have here with you is firstly from what I have is prepare yourself, and Folakemi has said something like the exciting about it. So if you're still with us, make sure you stay with us. We have a tic-tac questions coming up for our special guest, and we have some amazing funny questions coming up for our special guest. You won't wait this. So I'm going to give giveaways as well too. So make sure you stick to this conversation till the end. So research the company ahead of time. Way before the interview. That's another tip. Make sure you research the company ahead of time to play safe, to know more about the interview, and also have more knowledge.
think midfielder or striker. I don't know.
So you were doing a midfielder. Okay, good. Maybe you want to be like JJ Okocha. Awesome stuff. So I'll crack a joke for the audience.
Hey,
Don't tell me you're talking jokes.
crack a joke.
Quick one, 30 seconds.
Okay, a joke. Yeah, okay. I actually don't have word over here right now. Okay, a joke. I'm trying to look for a joke to crack.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Okay, we come back to that.
Yeah.
Keep thinking. So, what do you miss most about the childhood?
What do I miss most about childhood?
Maybe
I really don't
cooking,
miss anything, but the fact that
cooking pepper with firewood.
Okay, I miss the fact that I get to have a lot of people to play around with without like you're just carefree, like just like a child, like you're not bothered about some bills, you're not bothered about some stuff like that, you know. So I think I miss that.
Okay, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. We are now a grown up woman with a lot of responsibility. So that's fine. So Folakemi is still going to crack a joke for us. So the audience is going to tell us maybe you nail it or you don't nail it actually. So prepare for that. So do you ever have an experience with SaaS? Ever, ever, ever,
No,
ever.
no.
Okay, great. Awesome stuff. So which of the SaaS do you know? Is it SaaS on the beat and the other SaaS? So can you postpone your wedding for a quarter of 1 billion naira?
About million naira.
So
To be
yes or
realistic,
no? Time up.
it's looking like to be realistic, it's looking like 1 billion naira, 1 billion naira. We'll reason it. No, but no, the date is set already. We can't cancel the date. I will assume like the date is set already. If it's count, it has to
Okay,
wait now.
fine, good. So we have some jollof questions for you. So do you ever experience any of these jollof rice?
Nigeria jollof rice.
Of course, you're in Nigeria. You want to put me? I'm picking Ghana jollof rice, and I will argue it out for you. I've tasted it too
Well,
when
I've
I
not
was in
tasted
Ghana, so I could tell
Ghana
you about it
jollof
too.
rice, so I'll
I'm
have my
just joking,
bias.
basically. Nigerian is super dude. Okay, awesome stuff. So EFCC or SAS? Not SAS on the beat.
None, none.
Okay, none. Great. Whiskey or
Neither rather.
Davido?
I'm really not a fan of either.
Okay, none either. Samsung or iPhone?
Oh, okay. I've been more of Samsung rather than iPhone.
Ronaldo
Ronaldo,
or
Ronaldo,
Messi?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, yes. So I won one. My initial guess was doing Messi.
Last
So high
yesterday
five
guess
for
was
you. Awesome stuff. So we have Ronaldo today. Amazing. So if you're a Ronaldo or Messi fan, let's see you in the comment box. So when are you most productive, day or night?
before it used to be at night because I really don't do anything during the day. But now that I work, I think I'm more productive during the day.
Okay, awesome stuff. Great. So this is why I'm sharing this cabinet again is because this section relates to interview. Um, During the COVID-19, Kabilim was out of job. I mean, he lost his job due to COVID-19 and all that in March 2020 as a factory worker. Ever since then, he posted the first video doing awesome stuff. And amazingly, he has been super amazing recently just by being a social media TikTok sensation. He's actually very amazing and he has over 100 million followers. He recently got a shirt from Papi. So it's actually amazing stuff. So get inspired, keep doing what you're doing and don't give up, guys. So personal development, that's the next stage. We're going to be quick on this. We're going to give you 10 seconds now to answer because of time. We have just about 10 minutes left on our time. So what is
Yeah.
your thought about self-taught?
Okay, my
I
thought
think you
about
like that
self-taught.
rhyme. So you give it to me. What is
In
your
the
thought about
reality of
self-taught?
things, is there anything actually like self-taught? You actually learn it from somebody.
Okay.
Either you watch a YouTube video, either you watch some already recorded virtual stuff. So, in the real sense of
Okay.
it, there's really nothing really about self-taught technically. But then,
Okay.
during probably in cases whereby you're about to be given a project, you're given a job, they could ask, okay, have you done this thing for probably a group? Have you done this thing for an organization and all that? Like I always say, always try as much as possible to, when you're able to project your value, the value that you have acquired, and you're able to show evidences of that. I think being a self-taught, as it's projected, really isn't something bad after all, because not everybody has the opportunity to actually work in an organization or work in a team. We all start from somewhere, so I believe everyone should be given a chance, even if you're self-taught or not.
Okay, awesome stuff. Thank you for that quick response, Folakemi. So the next
Do you know you're really growing as a person? How do you know you're really growing?
How do you know you are really growing? Okay, unlike our physical growth, you can know if somebody is growing by your height. It's at, like, if you are growing, when we are growing, and when a child is growing and the parents notice that, this child is 2 years old, is not, the leg is not getting longer, so it means that this child is probably not going to be tall or something. And we have some of our elderly ones like, oh, as I'm looking at you, you're not going to get tall. So in the real sense of it, how do you know you are growing? Of course, you must have set milestones for yourself. So it is, these milestones are more like key indicators to you knowing, okay, you've set a goal. This is where I want to get to at this particular time. This is what I want to achieve at this time. It means you have a goal. Then there are baby steps that have been set in place to reach that goal. At every point you reach those milestones, I've gotten to this place. Oh, I've grown. I was not here where I was yesterday, like people used to say. I'm not where I was yesterday. So that milestone has been reached somewhere. Those key indicators that helps you to know that, oh, I'm moving, I'm making steps. But the bad thing that people usually do to themselves in the place of trying to measure their growth is them comparing themselves with another person, not forgetting the fact that we measure ourselves on different metrics. We find ourselves in different environments. So you measure your own growth by your own external or internal factors.
So my next question is actually going to be like, how do you handle imposter syndrome? Thank you for that question, but you're taking much of time. For like we are going to find you for time consuming. Okay, so please can you tell us just 2 tips around handling imposter syndrome if you ever feel it?
Majorly, especially people that are in leadership, people that are in executive position and all that, usually suffer from these things. Whereby you feel like, oh, you're not doing enough, you're not doing this. Oh, and well, everybody around you say, oh, you're thumbs up, you're doing well and all that. So how do you handle imposter syndrome? The first step is to not compare yourself with people around you. There are times that I will feel like this person is so good, but he or she is not in so position. But me, I really don't have so much, and then I'm here. Sometimes it's not just about the skills that you have, but how well you are able to manage people, how well you are able to manage situations, and those are things that count for leadership. So imposter syndrome are probably handled whereby you get to assess your own self. Sometimes it's not an outsider that will do this stuff for us. You get to assess yourself. You get to accept the fact that yes, you are feeling this way, and handle it. Either you speak to someone, you speak to a trusted friend, or you speak to a colleague, or you speak to somebody that you feel they've been where you are currently and can help you through. I hope I did justice to that. Hi, Slick. Are you here?
Okay,
Okay, I
sorry for
guess
like me.
it's network.
We having a serious complication in network, and I'm so sorry about this. Sincere
It's all right.
apologies
We
for
understand Nigerian factor.
yes, yeah. I'm so sorry about that. So please can you just proceed on your question on answering your what you're doing
Your
last?
sound is breaking.
So, Okay, go ahead on the questions, please. Handling imposter syndrome, please go ahead. Okay, so can you hear me?
Yes, clearly, loud and clear.
Yeah, please go ahead on the question. So, are you done with the handling imposter syndrome?
Yes, yeah. Accepting
Okay,
the fact that you are feeling this way, accepting the fact that you are feeling like you are not doing better, accepting the fact that
okay,
you feel like you're not doing well, talking to somebody about it, especially somebody that you feel has been where you are before. That is what I've done. In cases whereby I feel like I'm not doing
okay,
enough, I tend to speak with either a senior colleague or someone who I think has been where I am before, and then they help me to go through the process. Oh, you're doing well. They give you affirmations. They help you to say, okay, you were the one that did this, you did this at this particular point. And if you are someone that does not keep track of your progress, you may also fall victim of imposter syndrome. You know, oh, you were able to do this. Oh, you were the one that did that. You did this, you did this, you did this. You know, so when you have support system like that, they really go a long way in helping you go through the stuff.
okay. So, share the best practice with us about personal development tips and personally, how you've been able to grow as a person.
Okay, personal development tips and best practices. Like I'll always say, you are a worthy investment. If you don't count yourself worthy enough to invest in yourself, people will find it difficult investing also in you. So no matter what investment people make in you, it will not make any sense because you yourself, you see yourself as though you are not worthy. You know, so investing in myself, first of all, I get to look, okay, what are the baby skills that I feel like I have? What are the things that I feel, okay, I think I have um this kind of skill. By this time around, I'm not talking about technical skills. Is it that I'm a shy person, or is it that, oh yeah, I think I know how to speak, or I think I know how to write well? You begin to exercise the usage of those things. When you exercise so much, you become a master in that area. So personal development skills, you analyze yourself, what are the skills and what are the abilities that you have. Then you get to find a community of people that has the same interest or similar interest as you. And then because you are probably a newbie or a person in that place, you get to listen and glean from their own years of experience in that particular community, as it were. Slick, are you there? Hi, audience. Okay, I guess Slick is having some issues with network.
I'm so sorry. This is it's like I'm going to sue the network in Nigeria and after this digital conversation. You guys should just prepare. I'm
Your
calling
sound
my
is
lawyer after
not
this
so
call.
clear.
Okay. Can you
I said, yes, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's better now.
okay, awesome. So, sorry, apologies for what has been going on.
The gods of network are not around today.
Oh,
Guys, they are sleeping.
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but there's a little bit of crack. Not anymore.
Okay, so I'm back again, and this time around, I hope I don't get cracked out by network again. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, guys, for sticking around. I can see amazing people still on this call despite network cracks. This shows amazing dedications to us.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much. Love you guys. Thank you for sticking with us. And Folakemi saying thank you. She's showing you guys love. I'm not giving you amazing love for sticking with us. Thank
Perfect.
you, and we apologize again for the network. So share with the us the amazing best practices which you just did. Thank you for that amazing best practices you shared with us. So I'm actually going to be going directly to do you have a life philosophy, like a code or your favorite code? I know I saw one I don't remember. Can you share this with us?
Okay, my life philosophy is that anything I find myself doing is worth doing well at all, and I give my best to it. And that's like what I work with. No matter where I find myself, I believe so much in investing myself to what I'm doing. I believe so much in personal development to get better at what I'm doing. So that's basically what I work with.
Awesome stuff. Thank you for that quick one. So, moving on quickly to another amazing question time. Are you ready for us for like this time around? Please, the audience, we are going to give a giveaway to the audience. I'm going to go through this conversation, this chat. I'm going to drop a mail so in the box. So if you win something, please mail me or drop your email address in the comment box. I'll go through it and I will actually get a certain gift to you guys based on your preference. So I'm going to send the list of gifts. Either you want us to send you an iPod or a big microphone like what I'm wearing, like headset, or an AirPod, or an amazing like a flash drive for storage, an amazing gift. So stay tuned if you want to win amazing prizes coming on bird, and if you want to win a shirt from Tech and Vibes, because after this conversation, so our guest is going to get a shirt from us actually delivered to our doorstep. So get ready, stick to it us. Thank you for staying so far, and we're going to finish in like 10 minutes. So I have different social media breaks here. So for Akemi, TBH, I'm starting with tell me TBH one, your time 3 seconds, one.
LOL is laugh out loud. BRB is Breakout. LMAO is laughing my ass off. LWKM laugh won't kill me. ROTF rolling on the floor. GTG, I don't know. PDA, public display of affection. KPK, Kopoke. AFK, I don't know. So I missed two.
Okay, awesome stuff. So she missed out on two. So she missed out on GTG and AFK. A big shout out to Folakemi. She tried. She scored like I think out of 10. She's got 8/10. That's amazing stuff. So big shout out to you. You missed out on GTG and AFK. So if you are you are watching us live right now, please drop it in the comment section. We're going to pick people that want tell us the two Falakem didn't get that the GTG and AFK. So right now, I'll be waiting for you to see you in the comment section to win awesome stuffs like headset, flash drive, on airport. Amazing stuff. So Shapa is here again. Half Messi, Sava bien. Like this one is the most hilarious. It says Sapa bien Messi. So tell us the full meaning of Sapa.
I
Falakemi,
don't
if you
know.
know. No, you
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
So Falakemi slide
Somebody
again.
came to my
Another
office.
awesome
I've
audience.
never bothered to ask you what this is.
Really? Somebody says Sapa is an Italian word, actually.
Eh.
So so make sure you are if you're dropping comment, please drop your comments. Let the comment keep rolling. Uh got to go. We have amazing pricing. So Olafemi Aluko from LinkedIn live on UK one got to go for GTG. We still have
Oh yeah, got
AFK
to
and
go.
SAPA. We have AFK. So our first winner for this day is Oluwafemi Aloko. So we're going to send amazing gifts to Oluwafemi Aloko. I'm going to reach out to you via LinkedIn or a message. Shakpa means being broke or no money. Bros, you never get that. You try. So Chimweze is trying. He's doing something. He's trying to get the meaning of Sakpa, okay, but she's not getting it. Awesome stuff. So our first winner for today is Oluwafemi Aluko. Congratulations, congratulations. So if you have AFK and Sakpa in just 20 more seconds to go. So we're moving on first, and we are going to Sakpa BMSC. So if you know that, get stuff. So Falakemi, any stuff you're doing and you would like the audience to know about or learn, is there anything at all?
Okay. Currently, I'm just looking out to get better at what I know and what I'm doing. I'm just getting better in my place of work. Getting better in relating with my colleagues, and also getting better in my relationship with people, and also So at this point, I'm just at the point of getting better at almost everything that I have in my hand right now.
Okay, awesome stuff. So
Yeah,
somebody
and I'm
says
also
network
learning
is how to do what? Sorry.
play the guitar. I'm not even.
Okay,
I'm
play
learning.
guitar. You're not learning how to play ball. I can teach you. I can volunteer how to play ball.
I try.
I know it's dedicated. So somebody said network is really dealing with me. Guys, I'm suing the network in Nigeria, all the networks in Nigeria. I'm suing them after this conversation. Get prepared. Get prepared, guys. So amazing stuff. Well, he's also recruiting presently. Folakemi is recruiting for technical recruitment for full stack developer. If you're a full stack developer and you're doing something around that, you need an awesome job, good pay.
Product
She's
design, UI,
presently
UX,
product design, UI UX, that's product design
product
basically,
manager.
or
Yes.
technical skill, front end, back end. She's presently recruiting. So this is an amazing opportunity for you to reach out to Folakemi Oladimeji on LinkedIn. If you are available to take up that opportunity, good pay, trust me on that. So, and she's going to be your recruiter of life. Trust me, she will be your backbone during the recruitment process. So she got you guys. So reach out to her if you actually need that together. So we are about get wrapping up, and you need to tell our viewers to subscribe to this channel like a rock star or a negress or an Afrobeat musician or a radio presenter or a solo artist. So tell me in 5 seconds. Let's have you.
Subscribe now. Subscribe.
Okay, so you just did the which of them do you do that? No, come on, you have to do it. I'll say my name is
Click,
Folakemi
click, click, click,
Oladimeji.
click,
Keep
click,
watching, keep
click,
streaming,
click.
subscribe to stream. So we want to see it officially. So can you do that? Go again, Fola.
Uh, I didn't get that. Your voice was cracking.
Okay, so I said you should go again. So I'm going to leave the screen for you to tell our viewers to subscribe in 5 seconds. You tell your name and tell your viewers, introduce Tech and Vibe to them and tell them how to subscribe in this channel. So,
I lost you for a few seconds.
okay, can you hear me now? Hello? Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, so go ahead, tell our viewers to subscribe to this channel in 5 seconds.
Okay, for latest updates in the tech space, for latest updates as regards personal development, for latest updates as regards anything at all in the tech space happening in Nigeria around the world, I need you right now to subscribe to this channel right now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for Akemi. That's an awesome presentation. That's an awesome interview. So we'll keep that. Maybe if it's possible for us to frame that, we'll do that. So, guys, thank you for connecting with Horse and for sticking it up from the beginning to the end. It's been a great conversation with Folakemi from beginning to the end. We still have amazing gift to win if you can tell us the full meaning of SACPA and AFK. So right now, I'm actually going to say the meaning of AFK, which is not really common. So AFK is away from the keyboard. Somebody got in Ibukun Ajao. Okay, awesome stuff. We don't have anybody to get SACPA well. SACPA is, I'll not tell the meaning. Maybe we'll take it to another next section. So what's our full name? Our full name is Folakemi Oladimeji. So you have a question for you before you go. And this is the question. Okay, sorry. Somebody say he will actually prefer wedding for 1 billion may not get married again. No, wedding is for feeding the people. You may not see. So somebody said wedding for 1 billion. I may not get married again. No, wedding is for feeding people. You may not see that opportunity till you die again. So which you didn't tell us which one you choose actually. Mm. So thanks to David Oluwabusayo for that amazing joke. Okay, so you have a question here. How do you handle transitioning from some employers we hardly let go even when you have fulfilled your contract agreement as regards notice period?
How do you
So
handle
can you?
transition as some employer will hardly let go, even when you have fulfilled your contract agreement as regards notice period? Okay, I'm trying to understand this person. Your contract has ended, but then you are still retained. Like, I'm trying to understand, please. Can you give me clarity?
So you can reach out to are on LinkedIn and Folakemi Oladimeji, if I'm correct. So you can you can reach out to her for to get a response to that question. And
Yeah.
if you can still type something before we leave, and that is perfect to go. So this is her again. This is her name, Folakemi Oladimeji, on LinkedIn. So if you want to reach out to her, please do, and we'll be glad. So they said, is there any internship you are actually taking right now, Folakemi?
Internship?
Yes. Are you taking any internship?
Oh, not currently. Not
Okay.
currently. Yeah,
Okay, not
not
currently.
currently.
So if there's any internship
But you can just
position,
be on the lookout.
Folakemi
Follow me on
is
my
going
social
to reach
media
out.
page. There are times that people reach out to me for um, if I have a referral or
Internship
recommendation.
opportunities. Okay, okay. So presently, there's no internship opportunity for Folakemi. So if you want to connect with her again, I'm sharing the screen with you guys. Thank you for being part of us. Amazing stuff. So please, I need you to drop a comment before you go. Tell us where you joining us from. Tell us, give us a feedback if you enjoyed this section. Thank the speaker for joining us, and we're glad to have her. And I'm going to reach out to people that want stuff. Olufemi, Luko wants something, and somebody, I think that's the only person, and Ibukun Ajao, away from being, I think it was both question was being answered by, okay, Emeka Chizumu, the first person. No, no. So we have to get the first person right now. So we have Tosin Ogumola is the first I saw here away from keyboard. She wants something, so we're going to reach out to you from LinkedIn. I have two people from LinkedIn, so I'll reach out to them over LinkedIn and I'll send out
And
the
LinkedIn
gift.
people are here.
So congratulations, Tosin Ogumola and
Hi, Tosin.
Olufemi Aluko. Congratulations, and we're so glad to have you guys. So if you guys have not subscribed, subscribe. Make sure you like this video so that a lot of people can see the amazing stuff we actually discussed, the conversation we had on this channel today. So thank you once again for joining us, and it's high time we are open to leave. Share your feedback in the comment section. Tell us if you love this section and your feedbacks and one more of these, or what conversation you're expecting, what digital conversation you're expecting from this channel next. Share your feedback from us right now. So guys, it's a wrap, it's a wrap, it's a wrap, it's a wrap, it's a wrap. So I'm really super excited. Thank you for coming, for Kemi. It's been an amazing journey so far with you. And
Thank you for having
thank
me.
you,
Thank you, thank you,
thank you,
thank you,
thank you
thank you,
so
thank you,
much.
thank you.
So I'm going to reach out to everybody that got the awesome stuff, and we stick to this channel to see the awesome stuff, and we are going to be vibing for the next 1 minute to the Bloody Samaritan, guys. So thank you so much for joining us, and I'm super glad to have you guys. Yeah. So for like Kevin, we want us to dance to the Bloody Samaritan.
Huh? What did you say? I can no longer hear you.
So I just said I wish you we're wrapping up. So vibe to our Bloody Samaritan songs. That's what I said.
Oh,
So
am
bye
I
for
not going
now.
to get a
Bye
prize
for
for
everyone.
the ones I won?
Definitely you will get. That's after the section. We'll reach out to you. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye,
Thank you
Fola.
so much.
Bye, everyone. I'm feeling right your vibes.